Hey, what's up guys? My name is Julian from smartphonefilmmakingpro.com, and today we will compare my iPhone to a $7,000 DSLR camera. And to be more specific, we will compare my iPhone 11 Pro to the Canon 1DX Mark II, which is a very popular camera amongst professional filmmakers, and it's also my go-to camera. So I think most of you know that the cameras we have in our pockets are pretty amazing and that you can produce great videos with them. But I think only a few of you realize how good the quality of our phone cameras actually is. So I challenged myself to shoot a little hiking sequence with my phone and the $7,000 DSLR. So in this video, I will show you a side-by-side comparison how the iPhone stacks up against the DSLR camera. And just a little disclaimer, this does not only work with an iPhone. If you were using a Samsung flagship or some other high-end smartphone, well, you would be able to get some pretty similar results. But now let's start with the comparison. So the first video I want to show you is the one from my iPhone. So without any further ado, let's check it out. So when I watched my footage back, I was pretty impressed by the results. But after I compared the footage from my iPhone to the 1DX Mark II, I was absolutely blown away with the iPhone footage. A lot of the shots actually looked better on my iPhone than on the 1DX. And now you might think, well, how is that possible? Did you make the DSLR footage look worse on purpose? And well, the truth is, no, absolutely not. I was using the absolute highest possible quality on both cameras. So I will now play you the sequence one more time. And one shot was shot with the iPhone and one was shot with the DSLR. Let's see if you can figure out which is which. So the video at the top was shot with the 1DX and the one on the bottom was shot with my iPhone. And in my opinion, in most of the shots, the iPhone actually looked better than the Pro DSLR. And the reason why the iPhone footage looks better is because of the dual exposure feature that it offers in the video mode. And this feature is absolutely amazing. This is what makes the smartphone footage appear like it has higher dynamic range than my 1DX. Another huge advantage that smartphones have over big cameras like the 1DX is the size and the ease of use. We basically always have our smartphones in our pockets, and the gimbal that I use, which you can see right now is the DJI Osmo Mobile 3, can be folded down to this size. So it's super compact and super easy to use. And the 1DX on the other hand, well, it is an absolute beast and it's built like a tank, it's weather sealed and it withstands all conditions, but it's super heavy, and if you carry this with a big lens and a glide cam, well, it can get exhausting pretty quickly. So as you might have noticed, the iPhone shots are a little wider and overall just look smoother. And the ultra wide angle lens on the iPhone is, as the name applies, it really is ultra wide. And I did not have a comparable lens on my 1DX. And the combination of the lightweight gimbal, the in-camera stabilization and the ultra wide lens, well, this just makes the smartphone footage look way smoother than the one on my 1DX. For some of these shots, I was beside the hiking track and just taking care that I'm not falling down. And with the lightweight setup on my smartphone, so I was just using this, well, it was actually pretty simple. But when using the 1DX and the glide cam, well, I was actually scared to fall down. And I also ran a little comparison on my Instagram, where you should actually follow me if you haven't done already. And there I posted a few of the shots that you just saw. And I asked my followers what they think which is which. And to my surprise, more people were wrong than right. So what I wanted to show with this video is that the smartphones that we have in our pockets are extremely capable. You just need to know how to use it to its highest potential. And since very few people know that, we decided to create Smartphone Filmmaking Pro. This is the ultimate online course for smartphone filmmaking. In the course, we currently have over 40 plus tutorials where we teach you everything from what gear to buy, how to technically use it, as well as all my creative tips and tricks that I like to use to make my videos look more cinematic. And this is a living course, which means new videos are constantly added to the curriculum. And additionally to all that, you also find a lot of presets and downloads in the course, like my top 10 LUTs that I like to use for my smartphone footage. And you also get access to our private Facebook community, where I act as a virtual mentor for everyone that joins the course. And if you haven't seen the free 45-minute webinar, well, make sure to check it out because it is jam-packed with value. And you can find the link down in the description. But that's basically it for this video. If you guys have any further questions, please let me know.